Good morning once again. What can you report? Where are you?
Kafui is not so good morning here at the Northern Regional House of Chiefs because we have seen some vandalism a short while ago by some supporters of the MPP who say that they are not going to accept the outcome of the polls in this very particular constituency because they have seen that it is going in favor of the incumbent Alhaji Inu Safuseni. Now they I'll give you the opportunity to also talk. Okay, all right. Okay, so go ahead. What is the information? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, all right. So go ahead.
They brought a
information
here.
Give me the information. Give me the information.
Yeah, I will give that information.
Okay, so you give me the go ahead.
Okay. The information was it was later after the other ballots boss came. And later of the night, one man came with a motorbike with two ballot boxes, and some members of the MPP intersect him and ask him why is he coming with that boxes alone. And they asked him for the agents of NDC and the agents of NPP, and they were not there. It was only him. So they said they will not allow him to send it inside or to add it to the boxes. So they were on that struggling, and the ballot box fall down and the boxes fall down. And during that struggle, they were just fighting, and through that it broke.
Okay.
And when
you agree that earlier some people were in the collation room and they confronted the MP. Do you agree?
About that?
Yes. There was a confrontation.
I can't say something about that, but I am only telling you. I'm only telling you what I saw. And when after the boxes broke and we came, we saw that all the papers in that boxes were completed for NDC. And you can see it. You can see all that papers down there. They are all completed for NDC. And after that, another one came from somewhere. And it was also intersected, and it was also completed for only NDC. And we were there, and some of the army forces give us information that they are bringing another one. They noticed another one coming, and they intersected that one too and broke it, and it was also full of NDC votes. So this is the real information. I was there throughout.
Okay, and so that is the reason. That is the reason why the ballot papers were torn and the boxes were destroyed. But the case could have been reported to the police, couldn't it?
They were calling the police, and some police even came, but that man was struggling to add that boxes to the boxes over there. So they were struggling, and through that the boxes fell down from the motorbike, and if they are fighting over boxes, so on that process it broke, and all of the ballot papers in it was voted for NDC. I saw it with my naked eyes, and I was there from then till now. I didn't left for anywhere. I was there.
Okay, and so Kafui, we seem to be getting conflicting reports with regard to this very particular incident. Earlier, we saw a confrontation between some supporters and the MP, but you just heard from this gentleman. He said that some people brought in these supposedly fake ballot papers, and that ended up in a struggle, and that is why the boxes have been vandalized. And now we can see quite a number of the ballot papers that have you see a vote for the presidential race for the NDC, and also for the parliamentary race, also for the NDC candidate. And that is exactly what they are not happy about, and that is what led to the confusion. Even though the police and the other security personnel have been able to quell the tension. It looks as if it hasn't down yet. I mean, from what we are just seeing now. And so I'll try and engage them more.
Yes.
Kafui.
Ridwan, can you confirm whether those ballot papers are authentic? Is there any way anybody from the EC can confirm that these ballot papers are indeed authentic ones or they could be fake?
When you watch that box,
Kafui, all the things, boss, relax, I'll give you the opportunity to talk. All the things that we are supposed to see on the ballot papers that are issued at the polling station, we can find them on this ballot paper. For instance, the Electoral Commission stamp is here. But the only thing that they are not happy about is that it appears almost all the ballot papers, the vote is going for the NDC. But I can say that the stamp of the Electoral Commission and all the other things that authenticate the ballot paper are here.
Do they have serial numbers?
you can also see from the seals also are only for NDC. Yes, you can see the seals. The seals are also for only NDC. You can see the seals from the seals. There is no any seal for Electoral Commission and no any seals for NPP. Yes, and after this happened, that man escaped. And I was there. I saw that man coming with another policeman to send him into the hall. And we believe he was trying to send the information or the results they brought from there. So we intercept him.
But these papers are original, are they not?
Yeah, either they are original or not.
What makes the stamps?
Please,
What makes the stamps fake? You can see the serial numbers
either
on
the stamps
dates as well.
are original or not original. It didn't come with our agents. That is the MPP agents. It only came, and neither the agents of NDC. It came with only that man. And how will that happen? So there is question for here. And that is all. This is what I can say.
Can I ask a question, Ridwan? I want to know, can you confirm that every single ballot paper there has been thumbprinted by the president's face or by the parliamentary candidates for the NDC's picture or symbol?
Exactly, Kafui. I can't tell for all of them, but those that I'm able to. Okay, this one is different. At least this one is for the MPP, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. This one is also different. This is also different. And so it brings the claims into question. So.
What is the EC saying about this? What is the Election Commission saying? What are the security officers saying about this particular incident?
Because of how the incident broke, we haven't gotten any reaction from the Electoral Commission yet. And so we are hoping that in a short while we'll actually get into the collation center and see whether we'll have the Electoral Commission officials respond to this very particular issue. This place, until the incident was full to capacity. And so right now, a lot of them have been asked to go outside. So you see a lot of them on the streets. The military men are also there, the policemen are also there, just to ensure that they don't come in. Even when we were entering this place, we were met with so much resistance.
Let's go back to Northern Region. Ridwan, when we left him last time, he was chatting with some gentlemen about some ballot boxes which had been opened forcibly with ballots spilling out. He's with the Member of Parliament for the particular constituency, Tamale Central, and let's find out exactly what he has to say. Ridwan, over to you.
All right, Kafui. So right now I am in the collation room for the Tamale Central constituency. The Electoral Commission officials say they are not in the position to respond to the allegations by the supporters or the constituents out there. And so right now I have with me the incumbent, who is also the Minister for Roads and Highways. Alhaji, I would want to find out from you, what do you make of the chaos that we just witnessed, and how do you respond to allegations of rigging leveled against you by some of the constituents?
Well, thank you so very much. I've been here since 10 o'clock yesterday. I've not gone outside the room. I also had information that some of the election materials, and particularly the ballots, had been destroyed. 2 polling stations. We are yet to find out which polling stations are those. nobody has rigged the elections. I have not rigged the elections. I'm here patiently and painfully waiting for the coalition to take place, for me to know the results, even though we're doing parallel coalition, so we have a fair idea of how we're performing in the polls in Tamale Central. But the Electoral Commission is the official mouthpiece of this country in terms of announcing results for elections. So we will wait and see. I don't really know which ballot boxes have been destroyed or which election materials have been destroyed.
But you earlier intimated that this is not the first time such an incident is occurring. Why does this keep recurring?
Well, the incident I referred to is the incident of counting and collating results throughout the night. In 2012, we stayed here up to about 4 o'clock, and it appears that this time we are going to beat the record because this time we are just done about 47 polling stations. And we have 137 polling stations in the Tamale Central constituency. It appears to me that we might be staying here up to evening to collate the results. I don't know why the Electoral Commission is going through every detail, but they have reasons for doing that. And we will wait until the results are collated and then declared.
Okay, but how do we bring finality to this concerns that some of your constituents have? Do you think that the ballot boxes that were brought in didn't go through the process, and that it is a calculated attempt by yourself and some macho men to actually rig the election?
Nobody. The information filtering in to this center indicates that the ballot, the voting took place at a polling station. The votes were counted at a polling station. The results were entered and declared, and so what was left was for the presiding officer to bring the boxes. I didn't in any way supervise the transportation of the ballot boxes. I didn't in any way facilitate any other activity that could remotely be perceived as influencing the outcome of the elections in the polling station. And so it's far-fetched. I have absolutely nothing to do with that particular polling station. And I'm actually yet to know which particular polling station they are talking about.
Are you, in this case, suggesting you sense a foul play?
Well, I don't sense anything. I just sense that because the process has delayed, okay? I mean, elections, I was just communicating with one of the my colleagues from the MPP side. You see, elections is about emotions. And so when the elections results delay, people go through it's emotional conflict and confusion within them. And that might explode. And so I've gone through this a number of times. I've gone through elections 4 times. And so I know that when you don't manage the situation very well, it explodes. And that's why I've kept my calm here. I don't interfere with the process. Mine is just to watch, observe, and see how the collation is being done, and ensure that nothing untoward happens here, and probably even calm down tempers if people are. Because I know it's about emotions, it's about elections, it's about leadership of the country. So people will definitely be emotional about certain things. So I've gone through it, and if I don't have that experience, then where do I've stayed in Parliament for 10 years, and so I basically think that this is to be expected, especially in the coalition center. Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. So you heard from the Honorable Minister for Roads and Highway, who is the incumbent MP for the Tamale Central constituency. He is seeking re-election. He says that the allegations by some of the constituents are much ado about nothing, and he also believes that some constituent disputing election outcome is something which is very normal, and the best he can do is to make sure that at the end of the day the situation is brought under control. But we will keep trying to actually have the Electoral Commission respond to this very particular issue.
Thank you, Ridwan. But before you go, for those who just tuned in, what's the state of play as far as the results in this particular constituency are concerned?
Well, a lot of the results that have come in, which are provisional, indicates that the Honourable Minister, who is also the incumbent, is actually leading. This particular seat is traditionally the stronghold of the NDC, and so that is not really surprising. And so we are hoping that the Electoral Commission will come out officially to tell us who really the winner is.
Ridwan, thanks a lot. We'll link up with you again later. This is GH1 TV.